Sup? So, first off, okay. Yo, and the click you claim. West side when we ride. Quick game. You claim to be a player, but Joe. Anyway, let me stop. Let me add this real quick because, we need this sound out. And then, so coming at you at a different time today because this morning I got up extra early to get some work done. So I'm doing this on my lunch break. Yeah. And then number two, some great news. I was editing the Dr. Poison video yesterday that I made last week because I've been, yeah, you guys know. Anyway, and guess what? All those audio issues you guys were talking about that I couldn't see on my side, turns out that was screwing up all the video. So the video doesn't work. Yay. And I have to reshoot it. But this time she won't even be rank 6. I guess it's fine. I have Dr. Poison at rank 9 right now. I don't know that I've calmed down on her. And I really, really, really want to try to find a way to do a good comparison of Dr. Poison versus Cheshire. Because I'm still, depending on the scenario, one is better than the other. I tend to run Dr. Poison more. And I don't know if I'm forcing something, but I don't feel like I am. And I do love Cheshire. That's the thing. Like, I feel like anytime I say I like Dr. Poison more, it's a slight against Cheshire, and it's not. She's incredible. Wow, was I about to say something wild? Is Cheshire the best agile damage dealer in the game right now? Let's hold up. Because the people that she would be competing against would be basically, like, Green Arrow is great. He's definitely a tier below. So would Weasel. Deathstroke versus Cheshire. Now, part of this is also I got to check the gear and everything, but I might put Cheshire above Deathstroke at this point, especially given the team synergy. This stays on. Okay, good. It stays on Agile. I don't like 185, and I think I have her at 190 right now. I wish I could put them like back to back so I can go back and forth. Yeah, she's 197, so she's definitely higher up. She's in 2 speed sets. He is in no speed set, so we won't really account for speed there. And he has this crit piece, which might be part of the reason he's not hitting the way I would want him to, but I don't know. I do like Cheshire a lot. If she's not the best damage dealer in the game, she's definitely second best. She definitely beats out Judo Master. Judo Master would be third on this list if we're talking top 3 agile damage dealers in the game. It's either Deathstroke or Cheshire. I don't know who yet. And then Judo Master comes in 3rd place. Yeah. And then followed by, I think, Green Arrow, just because he's AoE damage dealer, then Weasel. Those would be my top 5 agile damage dealers right now. And I don't know that part of his damage not doing what I wanted to do is the fact that I have crit on his accessory piece here. And maybe this should be attack, because this is attack on Cheshire. As a matter of fact, I would like to replace this with an attack piece. But only attack bonus. I'm not going to do... And I don't think that I would have one that I'm willing to move. Like, I'm keeping this on Poison Ivy because Poison Ivy is a monster. I don't have a attack bonus piece that I would want to remove, even with Dr. Poison. And the funny thing is, I'm using Dr. Poison, Poison Ivy, and Cheshire so much, especially as like a trio, that I'm not willing to remove any of their attack bonus pieces to put on Deathstroke, even though that might make him a better damage dealer. The 3 of them running together is just too good. The 3 of them running together is just way too good. So I'm not willing to like give that up. So I guess one, we need to figure out a way to get an attack piece. Well, that and for Sinestro as well, because I stripped Sinestro a lot to build my poison team. He has some terrible gear right now. these two pieces. I'm not using him as much anymore anyway because I am using Poison Ivy more than him in terms of my tactical damage dealer. I think Poison Ivy might be a better damage dealer than Sinestro. That is a wild statement to make as well, but I think so. And the thing is I'm being unfair because it might truly be because of how I've built them, and it may not be because of Sinestro or Deathstroke. It might really just be because of how I built them. So, and there's nowhere for me to farm them. I could do some Evil Fall stuff maybe, but there's nowhere for me to get more. I need to focus on the accessory and the comm pieces here and try to get some more bonus stuff. Not that, but these two would be great to buy if I could get some Evil Falls credits. Yep. Okay. So we'll go into Evil Falls real quick, and then I will do a Dr. Poison video. Then I'll do Crisis Watch. Maybe do Penguin, and because I'm liking Penguin more and more now, and I'm very close to finishing his badge. As a matter of fact, if I do Crisis Watch, I'll finish his badge. Or finish the tier 2 of his badge, which then gives him 60% increased damage. Why am I not doing that right now? All right, I'm going to look at this very quickly, and then I'm going to go back to that. Let's do this team synergy here. Let's see. Go. Anywhere. I just need it. 2% maybe. Yay, 3%. That only gives us 3,700. If I can get 9% more out of this, that would be nice. And I think if I take Constantine and actually put him in some decent gear, as opposed to this trash, I'll be able to get it. I'm only going to change this for a little bit. I will put on Cheshire's gear for him. Exchange. That will definitely be changed back. But for now, so I can go ahead and do this in Evil Falls, I'm going to change it, fight, and see if this gives me an extra 9%. Is this going to give me an extra 9%? Extra 9%. Come on, I just need extra 9%. It did none of that. It did none of that. It gave me an extra 3%. Sup, Spike? Do you sleep? You stay up late, wake up earlier, just like me. Go to bed at 1 a.m., wake up at 5 a.m. Anywho. So, and then maybe slot him here. Let's see how that goes. And then once we're done with this, if there's not like some kind of significant improvement, it went up by another 2%. If I move Pandora in front of Batman, is this what's really happening right now? If I move you there. This was not going to be an improvement. Yeah, Batman's damage is too much. So we keep Constantine in the front, I guess. Aquaman? But I think Pandora's going to do more damage than Aquaman. Right? And Aquaman is purely there for... Maybe I need to take Aquaman out. Because I'm using Aquaman to reduce the amount of damage he causes to everyone else. Ooh. Okay, we're about to make a tough decision here. All right. Here's the question. Kid Flash is in there for the heals. We need him. Aquaman was in there to reduce the amount of sacrifice. Insomnia. I haven't had a full night's sleep in years. I can get 4 hours. There's nothing short of a miracle. That's about it. I had that issue. We won't talk about how I fixed it, but I had that issue where I was sleeping like 2 to 4 hours a night, and now I still do. Like I'm better. I do 4 to 5. I'm better now. Last night I would have gotten. Oh, but I woke up in the middle of the night at like 3. So I had like 2 sessions of like 2.5, or like one session of 4, then another session of an hour or something like that. But yeah, I feel you on that. I don't know if I would categorize myself as having insomnia, but I feel you on that one. The actually the woman I'm dating now, she's neurodivergent, and so am I. Come to find out, well, not come to find out. People have been saying this to me for like the last few years, and the more and more I accept it, and that's an issue. That is an issue. Sleep, trying to get your brain to be quiet enough to go to sleep. We won't go into it because this isn't that kind of like stream / YouTube channel, but please believe. Yeah, please believe. I understand you. All right. So what I would think about doing here, that might be crazy. That's just heals and then removing stuff. This grants a shield and absorbs damage. We don't have a problem with survivability right now. We have a problem with not enough damage. So what I would like to do is, I didn't mean to take Kid Flash out, is take out Ocean Master, put in the Bride. She's going to give hard hit to everybody as this goes. And then everybody hits harder. Suppose, right? Right? Does this work? It ain't gonna work. Does this work? It ain't gonna work. We'll see. Because I think he's gonna, without Aquaman. Oh, everybody survived though. Huh. Okay. Uh-oh. Is my thing not? Let me adjust this slightly. Boop. Okay. And good enough. Not good enough. Let's put this back. Yeah, I had an issue with the BlueStacks this morning. Doesn't matter. Okay. So the Bride being in there did nothing for real. But they survived, and I know they're getting hard hit now. So if I put the Bride, let's say here. What about Superman DCU instead of Batman? Get that invulnerability in Batman. Yeah, the Batman issue, the Batman versus DCU thing is like, my Batman is built to hit harder, and that was the first thing I was worried about with the Bride is, are they going to all survive? Once I know that they all survive, then I'm shuffling pieces around to see like how can I get the most damage, and that's why I was like, should I take Aquaman out, because Aquaman does help with the whole him making people sacrifice, but there's so Operation Error handling. But there's so much healage that, well, I mean, Constantine died, but there's so much healing that maybe Aquaman isn't necessary there. That's why I removed him. But let's see. DCU, I don't necessarily need the invulnerability because nobody was dying. Just had that situation change. Still 96. So clearly, Bride's whole deal isn't. Wait, Batman is in the front. Why is Batman in the front? Why is Batman in the front? Why is Batman in the front? I need this hard hit to be on Batman, and she gives a hard hit to her allies in the back row, right? What are we doing? Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? What are we doing? Looks like I'm going to be stuck here until I can level up something, maybe. I might be able to take them up to... Oh, that went terribly. That one switch went really, really, really bad. What on earth was that? Okay. I got the message loud and clear. Don't change that up ever again. Everybody died. Loud and clear. Okay, so I guess this is the max for right now. I'll probably, I don't know why this thing keeps changing on the video. I do not know why it keeps doing that. I will probably come back to this once I am done with Crisis Watch. Because right now we do Crisis Watch. We get the extra purple Intertrons or whatever they call them. We get those. Once we have those, we can use them towards Penguin. Penguin completes his whole bit. Let me actually go ahead and amend my characters too. Is it gonna let me do it here? Probably not. I know it might somewhere. Get the gear back on Cheshire that I had on Constantine for that moment. And then I can probably run them in here with Lex, I think. We'll see. Oh, there's a character icon. And let's go to Cheshire and get her gear back from Constantine. I really, 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 really want to see the new artifact. I want to know when that comes out. Where are you, Constantine? You are not worthy of that gear. There we go. So, I really, really want to see the new artifact. I've saved up. I'm waiting. Everything's good to go with it. I'm wondering. Okay. Anyway, so here we are. Conditions: 5 turns, survive. Yep, confirm. This is a scenario where I will try to have a little bit of fun. I should probably screenshot this real quick though, just so I know who I went into this with later. Because we can just display them for now. Where's that thing at? Where you at? There you go. So let me screenshot this real quick, just so I have it for future reference. Bang. Because I assume the team I'm going to put together now that will include Cheshire and Dr. Poison will not be useful at the end. So let's go ahead and get them out. We will put in my favorite team. So, well, you know what? Let's just do full poison. Let's just do full poison and see what happens. Hopefully they can clear it in 5 turns. Boop. And then where's Pingy? There's Pingy. Boom. We switch you up. I think that's okay. And I'm running exactly the order that I wanted to as well. Bet. Let's see. Now I will say this in case you're coming in late or whatever. This is absolutely not the place where I would run them. Maybe I find out something later. Maybe I see how good it is now, but this isn't the team I run here. I'll go to the team that I run here later on. But right now, Cheshire has the tender power. Hurt him. Hopefully it clears it in 5, though. I love those heals. And I will say this, that someone brought up it would have been nice to have her with the tender power when she throws out Toxic Mist. That would have been cool. Because it would have done a lot more damage. Someone brought up the fact that Swamp Thing is better at rank 9, rank 10, which I'm hoping all characters are better at rank 9, rank 10. But it makes me wonder, right now with the 8th medals that I have, the Elite Arena shop is going to reset in like 10 days, I think. I have Hal Jordan, and I'm wondering if I should focus on Wonder Woman rank 10, Swamp Thing rank 9, Hal Jordan rank 8. Like, I'm still trying to figure those things out for myself. It should be fun as the last mission. Got to make sure to bust out your burn characters for 10 though. I wasn't using burn characters. Let me just run this real quick, like this matters. The tender power starts here though, and I kind of want that to be a thing for us. Bang, bang, bang. Bang, bang. All right, so let me see. I wasn't using burn characters. I was using, and I'm wondering if, come on now. I'm wondering, I was using Green Arrow, Wonder Woman, OG Superman, Sinestro, and Kid Flash. That can't be the team I was using. Was it really? Why was I doing that? Okay. Actually, I should probably start saving these screenshots and just say, like, this is the team I use at the end for Crisis Watch. Because I've done the videos. It's awesome. It's great. I don't go back to those, and I should probably revisit them just so I'm not, like, trying to figure this out each and every time. Oh, she has the tender. Anyway, so here's hoping that it gives her extra damage while Cheshire ruins somebody's life in the back row. Oh, wait, sorry, Poison Ivy does that now. Okay. And now she has the tender power, which means she should hit harder, which gives us more heals if she did the toxic mist here. All right, so debate still in the air. Do we get? Oh, we do get stats here. Yeah, she didn't do. Okay, funny enough. Whoa, what? Wow, way to go, Cheshire. Funny enough, these stats aren't going to matter until like much later on in Crisis Watch. Just FYI that leave burn work without the tender circle. Starfire is always crushing that mission for me. Okay, cool. All right, no, then I'll give it a shot. In fact, why not? Why not reevaluate? Because the last time I did this was like, well, the last time I did that video, or when I did that video, was months ago. So there's probably better teams to solve it now, or just better combinations, especially since my roster's a bit deeper, a bit more powerful. So yeah, I'll give it a shot. So that leave burn works without the circle. Okay. So then if I just do a full burn team, maybe that's what I did the first time. Full burn team, I think I need to put Superboy into level link then. But I think my Superboy is only rank 7 anyway. I don't think I took him rank 8 ever. I think I took Starfire rank 9. Because I do like Starfire a lot, and she kicks when she's running under Mr. Terrific. So DCU, OG Superman, Starfire, Superboy. That could work. That could be something. Next stage. That could be something. Cool. Thanks, Spike. I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm going to give that a shot. Let's just run this real quick. And let me double check my phone. Of course there's a message now. Oh, nope, there isn't. Oh. Okay. So, anyway. I need to get, well, not need to. We're going to wait until the stages, until like the last 5 stages before I really look at their stats and see what's going on. However, and I do need to be fair. I did take Penguin rank 9, I believe, recently, right? He's doing the damn thing on this team. He's doing great. I am going to level up his badge to tier 2 today, like after I'm done with this Crisis Watch thing, because he's been really good. And then with the badge on the back end, he will give an extra 60% damage to poisons, which just then makes Cheshire and Poison Ivy and Dr. Poison better. Like it's such a well-rounded team. It's such a well-rounded team. I like it. Oh, don't do it to me. It's going to do it to me. Don't do it to me. It's going to do it to me. It did it to me. Okay. Thank you, BlueStacks. Thank you. Oh, wait. The Tender Powers with... Oh, yeah, that's right. But... And that's the... I really wish his attack on this was not based off of defense. Like, for real, though. What are we doing? And actually, you know what? What I may need to do is do a Dr. Poison video and then do a complete team video of the entire Poison team. And just revisit everybody step by step by step. And one of the... Well, that's the other part of it, too. I don't know who the key to this team is. Cheshire unlocked a lot with them, but now that we have all 3 of these characters, like, you can run a very, very good Poison team without Cheshire. Is it as good? Hell no. Cheshire's amazing. But would it be good? Yes, it would still be a good team. All units are not inflicted with freeze more than 2 times, so we don't get freeze. That's the plan. That is the plan. What's up, Voodoo Mansion? How you doing? Oh, Voodoo. Wait, I haven't. Wait, I know Voodoo. But your name is your name is viewed different because of the whole screen, the username thing. Been a long time, hasn't it? If you're the person that I'm thinking of. Yeah. Poison is making short work of this. And I think that actually, as I make a note, because we can go back through the Crisis Watch missions, right? This might be good for the Poison team. I got this big old post-it pad. This is going to be a problem. Poison team. And then I'm going to use this Crisis Watch as like a... It's in a week. Next stage. Crisis. Had to be more than a week. No, a week? No. Really? Okay. It's on me. My fault. It has been, well, to be fair, it has been quite a week for me. Anyway, you ever have a weekend that felt like it was actually 4 days, even though it was 2, but like in the best way possible? That was me, except for being sick as well. But that was a fun weekend. The other portion of this is that I still like using Poison Ivy's team synergy over Cheshire's for the overall more damage. Oh, and this is where the circle starts to change. Boo. Why would I want this circle around the penguin ever? Is that haunted tank worth it? Okay, good question. For me, I lean towards no, in the sense of there are better reinforcements out there. I do not, and it's one of the it's the thing that happens. Granted, if you're using the haunted tank with the bride, which I think is as it's intended, when she takes the self damage from the tank, she does give hard hit. So there's a plus. However, I hate the fact that when the tank does its thing, it hits the enemy and all the enemy, but then your front two also take damage. So it's good, but am I putting, and I don't have experience with like crypto or that new laser thing. Parallax I would put over it. The lantern I would put over it. Batmobile I would put over it. I heard that crypto is very, very burn team centric, so not exactly great, but so we'll just leave it at that. So for me, of the like epic reinforcements, and I don't even have them, it's already like 5th place for me. As soon as, I mean, these things are still here, but this is back from when I didn't have the lantern or and when I wasn't using the mirror, because I didn't really necessarily need the mirror. I wanted some damage, I wanted some stun. It's good, not great. Good, not great. If you have like the option, I would put Parallax over it. If you don't have that yet, I would put the lantern over it. If you don't have that yet, I would put the Batmobile over it. Batmobile over it if you don't have that yet. After that, Wild Out. All right, so they are melting this team. Isn't this supposed to adjust to the strength of my characters? I mean, I guess they are strong. Yep, there's one freeze. Somebody kill Bizarro immediately. Uh-oh, here she goes. Here she goes. Come on now. Oh, why'd you put it over there? Actually, this might be a good thing because I kind of want to see what happens with the poisons when Dr. Poison throws out Toxic Mist. Is she going to throw out Toxic Mist on this advanced attack? There's a question for you. She does. Yay, not as much as I thought, but still good. Still good. I was hoping those numbers would be massive, but still good. Oh, we got to turn 6. Did we have to do this in turn 5 or just not be frozen twice? There we go. All right, so what now? Where are we at? Cool. Flicked it more than 2 times. All right, so now it might be time for me to switch up and do the burn team that I'm gonna do. However, this may mean that I have enough perp to take care of Penguin. Where are we at? I'll do one more. I'm at what now? 23. I'll do this last battle, stage 9 with the poison team. Go back, take care of Penguin's badge, then come back to this. That's what I will do right now. Oh, and it's doing it to me again. Boo. The infinite running flash. By the way, I finished, quote unquote, finished Dragon Ball Z Kakarot last night, and I'm tempted to get, I won't get it today, of course. We wait till payday for that, but which is soon. Yay. Which the downloadable content for like Super Dragon Ball Z when he goes, what is it, Super Saiyan God and other stuff. They have that downloadable content, and I'm really tempted to get it. I like that game a lot. It was an amazing game. Albeit, and I don't know if I'm the only one who says this or not, but it also highlighted for me that the best saga, I guess, in Dragon Ball Z was the Frieza saga. I liked Cell. Majin Buu, I was like, but like the best one was Frieza. That might be just a little bit of like, I mean, I'm sure it's biased. I guess somebody out there said, and I liked Cell. Majin Buu was just really, I was not out on Dragon Ball Z. I wasn't watching it as much when I didn't pay attention as much because I have it all downloaded. I don't pay attention as much when it's the Buu saga, but I'm gonna say Frieza's the best. Then we go with Cell, and then Buu. Boo's a distant third. Oh, but it worked there. Huh. All right, so then we go. Let's go back and go ahead and take care of Penguin like I said we would. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. And then I will try to run them on stage 10. And then we do a Dr. Poison video and we do a Poison Team video. All right. So all that is covered. We go to the characters. Where are you, Penguin? Yeah. I know I'm blind. There we go. Penguin. We just need 2 more. Enhance. Oh no. Oh no. I thought I had way more than this. We're still missing that. We need 40 more. While his umbrella is raised, poison damage dealt by the back row is increased by 60%. We need 40 more. I thought I had way more than this. Ugh. Still gotta wait. All right, so let's see what happens here. Characters with Tinder collectively decrease 20 stacks of the enemy's extreme coldness. Whatever that means. All right, so we're gonna try to run this now just to see, and then we'll break out all the burn as suggested by Spike. But let's see what poison does here. It's not gonna go well. We know it, but it is what it is. She does sense the Tinder power. Just still a funny thing to say. It's still funny. Okay. Uh-oh. Should I not have put Cheshire in that position? See, the tank comes and it causes us damage. I just don't like that. I just do not like that. So there's heals. It's going to be more heals coming from... That was a lot, though, too, from Dr. Poison. It was good. It was good. It was good. We have our immune up. This is why you can run... Cheshire can, in certain situations, run her as an off tank. What's up, Runes? You can run Cheshire as an off tank. My biggest like worry with that is I really wish that her as an off, like that her advanced attack was the first attack that she does, not her basic. Why is it advanced attack if you can't do it first? Advanced. It's advanced of the basic. But yeah, I really wish that attack would go first. So we got through this. However, I don't think we met any of the conditions necessary. So it is what it is. Well, we met the condition of like beating it. But other than that, bye-bye. Poison Ivy is awesome. Okay, let's check the stats on that too. Oh, is it going to be an operation error like I didn't beat it and then I can't check my stats because you guys are ridiculous? Confirm. So now I can't check the stats on it? You jerks. Oh, but I cleared 2 of the things. I did clear 2 of the things. All units are not inflicted with freeze more than 1 time. That happened. That did happen. And then we'll do the burn stuff later. Okay, so I would love to see the stats that beat this. But it is what it is, right? It is what it is. So now we will do a video on Dr. Poison, seeing as how the video I created did not work. Security plan. Let's get this weekly. Collect. I hit 10K there, but too late. Top 1 for several. For server already had it, so I was top 2 in Crisis Watch now. Oh, well, congratulations, though. Still, that's a good look. Congratulations. I could be ridiculous right now and not wait the 24 hours to get these 25 8th medals and 1,000 gems. I could be. What's up, DC fan? I could. I won't. I want to. I'm not gonna do it. I cleared Elseworld once today. If I level up a character one time, or rank up a character 1 time, I will have all of this stuff plus the diamonds. And I wish they'd let us have a counter. I cannot tell you how many of my resources I have just dumped into getting Dr. Poison. Like so many the second I get these 1,000, first thing I'm going to go do is try to pull for Dr. Poison. Like I want her so bad. I want her to be ranked 10 so bad. So can I level up a character 1 time? 1 time. Do I have enough? I do have enough. Recharge. Not enough titanium though, but we don't care about that because we're trying to get to this. Bet. And then this. Got it. So 25. We're good to go. And 1,000 diamonds. So 1,000 more and I can do a 20 pull. Or 10 pull, sorry. A 10 pull. And I have not even put the whatchamahoozits in there. So straight up, epic guarantee is reset to 0. I have pulled 2 epics since then, which was Kid Flash and Two-Face. Kid Flash and Two-Face. Jeez. Do I have enough? Yeah, I have enough to take him. Oh, no. Let's count the 8th medal. Guess what we're never going to do? Use 8th medal on Two-Face. With him, we could theoretically. That's a lot of my 8th medal for that, though. I'm not a fan. Nope. Wonder Woman, I don't think I have nearly enough. 40, I would get 60. Put me at 120. I would get 60 when the Elite Arena shop resets, if I go that route. She would be when I go rank 10. I would probably hold off on these 2, even though they are good. Deathstroke, should I take him rank 9? I don't know. Looking at this right now, definitely not. Swamp Thing, I do have 40, 5 more, and I would be able to take him to rank 9. And lastly, Hal Jordan, we could take to rank 8 today. We could take Hal Jordan to rank 8 today. Or we could take Pandora to rank 10 today. I think I could take Pandora to rank 10. So Hal Jordan rank 8 or Pandora rank 10. I need to set up a place where I can actually do a poll for you guys. So it would be Pandora rank 10 or it would be Hal Jordan rank 8. The debate with Hal Jordan is that Mighty Damage Dealer. I have plenty of Mighty Damage Dealers. She is an agile healer. That does damage. I have an agile healer. He does no damage though. So this would help us out a lot. Pandora rank 10. The thing is I was thinking that it just feels ridiculous because she is an epic and Hal Jordan is a legendary. Rank 10, damage increases to 40%, healed amount increases to 65%. It's so good. Shield damage absorption increases to 235% on the advanced attack. Yeah, Pandora does make more sense. Would you suggest that we can stop level 299 on the fifth character so we can still do the level up to five? I'm going to lean towards no. The reason being, and I think I put this in a previous video that should be released sometime soon, is that once you get to this point, it's not levels 301, 302, 30. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then you have the 5 level ups. So even though you haven't gone from 301 to 302, those 5 recharges or whatever the hell they call them, that equals the amount, the five things for the missions. So I would say it's okay. Just be aware of when you're doing it though. Like that's one of the things, and I will put out that video probably tomorrow. Just be aware of when you're doing it, because I screwed myself on the missions by like going to 300 and then just kept doing the recharge thing. And then when it came down to it, I didn't have enough titanium to go up to the next level and just screwed myself. That's all. For a day. I still got Dr. Poison. So I would not recommend stopping at 299. Would not. Unless, no, I can't even think of a scenario. So long as you're careful and watch out when you do it, I wouldn't be too worried about it. Okay, so let's see. What was I on? So you guys think Pandora rank 10? She does make more sense. She does make more sense. I don't know why I'm hesitant. Oh, I know the other reason why I'm hesitant. It is because given all the resources I dumped into Dr. Poison, I'm not doing it with 8th metal. I'm not that high on her. I'm not that dumb. But if I pull her one more time from this event, then I have enough to take her rank 10. And her skills at rank 10, let's just double check. Poison inflicted by the perfect poison now lasts for 4 turns. Okay. All existing stacks of poison on enemies with fewer than 4 turns left in duration get extended to 4. That's good. That doesn't beat Pandora. This does not change. Poison inflicted by toxic mist now lasts 2 turns. Okay. All right, so you know what? Now that I look at it, good, very good. This does not beat Pandora. This does not beat Pandora at all. So Pandora going rank 10 is what we're about to do. And I don't have enough for Penguin, right? Nah. Okay, so... And then Cheshire, I do not have enough for Cheshire either. Nah. To take her rank 8 or 9. Okay, so we're going to do Pandora. I need 50 more elite frags. What's up here? Doctor's orders. Oh, see? It even you just saw me do it. You just saw me do it. So, yeah. I don't necessarily think I have the Elseworld credits to make this happen. Quick collect. There we go. Where are we at? So, nope. Okay. Let's go back up to Arena. I should be... Damn it, Flash. You keep running in circles. Yo, bro, I'm gonna need you to... Cheshire right now. Oh, but I just don't have the frags for Cheshire. That's all. I don't have the frags for Cheshire right now. Albeit, I would probably still put Pandora over Cheshire because of the heals thing. Like Cheshire, good at rank 9, I'm sure. Better at rank 9. She's doing a damn thing at rank 8. Having another healer is more valuable to me at this point because there's so few. And everyone says that, or everyone, it's a general consensus that Pandora is an amazing healer. So I would put her slightly above, but I see the argument. But Cheshire does her thing. Cheshire does her thing at rank 6, honestly. Cheshire does her thing at rank 6. So I don't even, that's why I'm not too pressed about it. She is a very good day, and I can't wait to get her rank 10, don't get it twisted. But I would like, maybe this is another thing too. Dr. Poison is going to perform better at rank 10, and that leap is going to be higher than Cheshire from rank 8 to rank 10, if that makes sense. Cheshire's damage is going to be great. She's going to be killing, but you can only kill so much. Like, that's ridiculous what I just said. But like the heals that come from the poisons having more damage or more attack is going to be of greater benefit to healing the team than Cheshire's doing more damage, because Cheshire does already so much damage. Like, she is not want for damage. So that might be a way for me to tiebreaker and say that Cheshire might be better, because I can, at rank 8, I haven't thought about really, oh, damn, she's rank 8. She's not holding her own. I worried about that at the very beginning. She did her damn thing, and I have not worried about it since. I'm still worried about that with Swamp Thing. Just like Swamp Thing at rank 8, I'm like, he's okay. But rank 9 would be better. For Cheshire, since rank 6, it's like, nah, she good. She okay. Rank 6 was more about like, I got to keep her alive because she's so squishy given like where I was in the game. But at rank 8, she's on my second team for PvE, and it is not a problem at all. She's doing it. Okay, so ooh, am I not gonna be able to get more? Am I gonna have to use? Probably. Yeah, this is still there. You thought that was Power Smith? Oh, but I think. What's up, Shelt? By the way, I feel as though maybe I'm gonna have to do a video on it, and I'm gonna have to do a real like true evaluation. Am I saving this for anybody? No. So we're gonna do this here. And then with Elseworld, I already got him covered. No, I did not mean to do that. Yay. Guess what I just screwed up? I just bought Batman frags without needing it. So now I can't even. Oh, I'm a genius. Do exactly what I do, because I'm so good at this game. Do exactly what I do. Anyway. Getting distracted. I'm going to blame Shelt. Damn it, Shelt. Oh, getting distracted. No. I'm a moron. It's okay. All right. So where do I get 10 frags from? Probably from, this is stupid, and I did it before, and this is how I got Hal Jordan. If I don't have enough, I will use one super encrypted token to get an elite. And how much you want to bet, it's not going to happen, but how much you want to bet that I got enough. Okay. I have enough. Because I was really going to use a super encrypted token to like, to try to get some more elite frags to level up. All right. So we're good. Confirm. All right. Oh, do I not have enough gold though? Auto select. Confirm. I don't have enough gold. I need 200,000 more. Auto select. Okay. So we need 200,000 more. So throughout the course of the Dr. Poison video, we'll get the 200,000 more. Let me adjust my camera up because my head was getting cut off in the last video. So I'm gonna get a coffee real quick, and then I'm gonna come back. We're gonna do the Dr. Poison video. Let's go to War World. Coffee shouldn't even take that long, actually. Elite Arena. Oh, there's a new season of Elite Arena too. I can do that. Elite Arena. There we go. There's 3 videos right there for the guy who has not done a single YouTube video in quite a bit. Oh, wait, but the Elite Arena now is going to be this cupcake mess. Damn. Let's just get through this, and then I'll put a different battle on. All right. Boo. Okay, so, well, it's only boiling water. Let's do this. A new arena season. Will I get a decent team to fight? Of course not, because I keep getting these 1.8 million because people keep quitting the game because you guys don't put, there was a 5, because you guys don't put out calendars. Don't change it. Okay, here we go. 6.3 versus 5.7. So this should be good. All right, guys. So I will be back in literally a second. What's up, Flip? Oh, yeah. I keep forgetting that Shelt is Flip now because they won't show Flip. Oh, well. All right. Be right back. But yo, Flip, to be fair, you got like 3 names, dog. Discord is 1 and then 2 on YouTube. I'm trying to keep up, man, but you got like 3 names. Oh no, we lost. What? I thought we had this one. Oh well. Is what it is. Let's go ahead and get through this now. Boom. Can't believe we lost that one. Oh well. Oh no, I don't think it's a thing that you guys have to change. There's a setting that happened in this app that I use for why my head looks so damn big. There's this thing that I have set up for like to see your chats. And before there was a setting that it would show this. And now, and I don't know where to change it. It changed because they did an update to the app, a pretty big update. And now your names look different. And I don't know where the setting is to change that back. That's the issue. So I don't even think it's from your side. I think it's from mine. What is up with my dome, dog? Is it just me? I think I'm going crazy. I think that's me going crazy. All right. Because, man, my head looked like that. Like, bayow. Okay, so let's go ahead and switch this over. Transition. I think that's good. No, I don't like that. I do not like this. One sec. That's not what was supposed to move. This one. Yep. Yeah, we can do that. All right, so lock that, transition that. Better. All right. So now we will do a Dr. Poison video. Then we'll do a Poison Team video. Then we'll do a Elite Arena video. So. No. Okay. So. Do want to tell you about the circumstances of the cranium. My bro didn't have the heart. It's okay. I grew up with a bunch of people calling me Big Head. It's all right. Yeah, they do need to fix the matchups at the start in Arena. And I think I'm providing like a lot of grace with these things because I assume that it's the first 6 months of a game. So. And I know that it was released before. Okay, we're good. Okay, I know it was released before for 2 years, and then they're bringing it back again and. But the thing is that since it's a new development team and everything, I'm giving them the grace. Like they're finding their way. Hopefully, I mean this came out in June, so we're like 4 months into this thing now. Hopefully, like by March. A lot of these smaller things will at least be like addressed, because it's just obnoxious. It's annoying. It's not fun. You just spend the first day or 2 of Elite Arena just dog stomping a bunch of bot teams. So anyway, so here we go. Coming in 3, 2. So what had happened was I had already made a video about Dr. Poison, and then through technical difficulties, it was crap, couldn't use it. All right, fine. So that was her at rank 6. I went evaluated, wondering if Dr. Poison was going to be better than Cheshire. We will address that in this video. I may have a differing opinion to a lot of people. But here we are again. She's rank 9, unfortunately. She was really good at rank 6. However, unlike Cheshire, her rank 6 isn't as viable as her rank 9, her rank 8, her rank 9. I think she's an incredible tune. I think she is a very much in the line of Zatanna type support tune, but just with some damage behind it. So let's get to the video. All right. Mediocre intro at best. So here we go. Coming back in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravity here, and this is a DC Worlds Collide video. In this video, I'm going to go over Dr. Poison. I know my head is in the way for her thing. Can I do this? Can I do that? Okay, we're going to do that. Because I don't feel like changing my transforms right now. And my head's in the way again. I'm just being a goofball right now. Anyway, so a Japanese soldier turned paramilitary mercenary. Dr. Poison is an expert toxicologist with a sadistic streak who engineers and weaponizes her own poisons. Problematic. She is a problem for everybody. Area of effect, poison, multi-target damage, which, well, it's multi-target, so AoE damage, and then ricochet, which I think the ricochet is pretty damn good. So I've already gotten over her secret record, so what we're going to do is just go right back into her kit. Now, the way that I have her built, and you'll see, and in fact, let's go in reverse order. I'm not going to go over the gear right now. I'm going to go through the skills, and then you'll understand why I built her the way that I've built her. So, stepping into it real fast, just off rip. Outbreak injects an enemy with an infectious agent, dealing physical damage equal to 100% of her attack, and inflicts 1 stack of poison for 2 turns. Now, just a heads up, the physical damage stuff I don't care about. Like, she is not going to be a character that you bring in for damage at all, even though damage is a large part of what makes her valuable. You're not bringing her in for the attacks. You're bringing her in for the poison and the heals that we'll get to later. If the target is already inflicted with poison, Outbreak has a 20% chance to ricochet to another enemy. That enemy also receives physical damage equal to 100% of the Dr. Poison's attack and 1 stack of poison for 2 turns. Every enemy that Outbreak ricochets onto, so it keeps bouncing, also has a 20% chance to cause it to ricochet onto an additional target. So now that I have her rank 9, that has gone up from first 20% to 40% chance, now a 60% chance for this to happen. Next, Toxic Mist. This is the ability that I love. Lobs a smoke grenade that engulfs the entire team in toxic gas, inflicting 2 stacks of poison for 1 turn. That's cool. This is the best part. Toxic Mist now triggers poison damage on all enemies. Now, the thing with this, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but from what I'm seeing, it does not do that you have like 15 poisons on a character, and so then it gets triggered and you see 15 green bars of health go up on your characters. What it looks like is that it calculates all of it together, and then for each group, I'll explain group, but group of poisons, it gives that 1 green number. So, for example, Cheshire's poisons are going to damage differently than Dr. Poison's, differently than Swamp Thing's. But those are going to be 3 groups of poisons: the Cheshire poisons, the Dr. Poison poisons, and the Swamp Thing's poisons. I'm saying the word poisons so much. So much. That girl is poison. I couldn't help it. I tried not to. I made it into this video like 4 minutes without even saying it. I made it 4 minutes, okay? For a guy born in the 80s, that's showing a lot of willpower. Anyway, so that is where I see them. The Cheshire's attack and her poison damage is going to be different because her attack's going to be higher or lower than Dr. Poison's, however you have them built. So then you have that number, then you have Dr. Poison's poisons. That number is going to be different, and then Swamp Things. But they're going to be added together in those groups. So that's why you're only going to see like 3 as opposed to like 9. So yeah, that's how it looks. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong, but that's how it looks. Anyway, so when she triggers this, you're going to see different heal numbers based on the groups of poisons that are out there. What's up, Theonitis? So this ability I absolutely love. And then next, poison inflicted by Toxic Mist now lasts for 2 turns. Another funny part about this, I still have this cough, bro. It's still bad. I still have this cough, but I'm better. I'm much better. Another part about this poison, and it sounds stupid, I do care about the turns on it. I do, but this is secondary because if she's running on the poison team, so many poisons are being put out. If she's not and you're doing plug and play, this does matter a lot more. But if I'm running her with Swamp Thing and Cheshire and Poison Ivy and Penguin, the turns are okay. It's fine. Next, corrosive compound. Dr. Poison engineered her concoctions. I did the same thing in the last video. I got stuck on that word. To be the most effective on healthy bodies and to sap their vitality. Yeah, I feel like I have some Dr. Poison in me, or at least from last week. Better now. All poison deals 20% extra damage to enemies with more than 75% of their maximum HP remaining. Love that. Whenever enemies take poison damage, all allies are healed for an equal portion of the 20% of the damage dealt. This is where the healing part of the poisons come in, which is why Toxic Mist is awesome when it triggers all the poisons. Yay. Next, poison now deals 30% extra damage to enemies with greater than 75% of their max HP remaining. Now enemies with more than 50%, which is stupid, but this happens around rank 9, rank 8. Now enemies with more than 50% of their maximum HP remaining take extra damage. This is a stupid gate in terms of like, it's amazing. It's a stupid gate that is absolutely amazing. Trying not to cough. All right, here we go. I was doing so good, but now I'm like talking so much that my throat is getting dry, and now the coughs are gonna come. So rando, the thing that you want to do for this, because Theonidas is giving this, it is the thing that I do usually. You take garlic, you take onion, you take ginger, honey, and then if you're of age, put a little bit of whiskey, put that in a pot, and you boil that into a tea and you drink it. Is it yummy? Hell no. Will it murder anything in your body? Yes. It kills all the germs, all of them. Nobody will want to be around you. You're not getting any kisses that day, but it works. Anyway, so the perfect poison mixes up a caustic concoction, but y'all making these words, that she then hurls at the enemy team, inflicting 1 stack of poison on all enemies for 3 turns. This, and by the way, her ultimate ability is part of the reason why I can run her ultimate like towards the end of the lineup. Her potion is so potent that all existing stacks of poison on enemies with fewer than 3 turns left in duration get extended to 3 turns. The chances that the enemies will take a critical hit from the poison damage inflicted by any ally increases by 20% of the rest of the battle. The chance that enemies will take a critical hit from poison damage inflicted by any ally increases by 20% for the rest of battle. And then lastly, at rank 10, the poisons inflicted by perfect poison now last for 4 turns. All existing stacks of poison on enemies with fewer than 4 turns left in duration also grant 4 extended turns. Now, I did say something like 30 seconds ago. That's kind of true, kind of not true. If I'm running her on the poison team, her ultimate is going back to like the 4th, 5th position. Maybe in the middle, maybe 3rd. Maybe I'm still going to call it the Kid Flash position for me. That's just what it is. However, if I'm running her in a plug and play situation, I'm going to put her ultimate further towards the front. Because if she is one of few or the only that's putting out poisons, then I want her to extend the life of those poisons. So just a heads up there. Now, given all this stuff about poisons, what's up with how I built her? Well, I do have attack bonus and attack bonus. This is the only reason why these don't match. As I've said 100 times before, if you're new to this, attack bonus is far more valuable than making sure your sets match. Pretty colors, it all looks coordinated. Who cares? I want to have 13% more damage and 12% more damage versus when I put these two together, 9% if I have 4 sets up. Now I'm doing this, but just a heads up. So I will have an additional, 11 point, let's just say 12, 25. And then on top of this, 34% damage that's coming through. All of that damage means that her poisons, which are based off her attack, will hit harder, which then also means we heal more. So that is why I'm so focused on putting that much attack on her, because it's not just like with Cheshire where I'm doing a lot of attack. Well, she does. I have the poisons too, so then I'm also doing damage over time with those poisons. But also, the harder my poisons hit, when they hit, the more my team heals. So, but the thing is with these heals, and this is why I gave her the Zatanna designation and not the Kid Flash or Pandora designation, because this is good secondary stuff. The main healer, especially on this poison team, is Swamp Thing. But if I'm running her as a plug and play, and let's just say I'm just running like her, Poison Ivy, Pandora, Mr. Terrific, and Superman DCU. The thing that I'm going to say is that I need the Pandora there. I need the Kid Flash there. And her heals are a great plus to keep us and help us with survivability. So there's that. And then when you get to I'm running 2 teams, I'm running 3 teams in PvE in the main story, that does make a difference if I can use Kid Flash and Zatanna here, and then I can use Dr. Poison and Pandora here on the second team, or on the first team, whichever way you divide it up. That does make a difference with survivability. So, affinities: Wonder Woman, 6% HP, 3% defense, with Cheetah, 6% HP, 3% defense, and then attack is 12% when you have Poison Ivy and Lex. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go somewhere. I don't even know where. Let's try team ups. How about that? Actually, funnily enough, I should go into arena. I'm gonna tell you why. The other downside to the poisons is the fact that the fewer characters you have, I'm probably gonna get murdered. The fewer characters that you have to face, the fewer heals you're gonna get. Now also, hopefully it means the less damage that you're taking not as much damage. But if I only have 2 guys over here, then the poisons triggering are not gonna heal me as much, obviously, as having 5 guys over there. 5 guys, can you tell I'm hungry? It's lunchtime, I want a burger. All right, let's see. And we're gonna run a full poison team. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna save the full poison team for when I do my full poison video, which is gonna be right after this, but you guys will probably see it a few days later. Okay, so we will leave you here, do that there, and then Dr. Poison. Let's hope that she doesn't embarrass us. All right, so I'm gonna run Cheshire. Well, let's put Dr. Poison first because it is her video. I would typically run Cheshire ahead of Poison Ivy, put Dr. Poison right here in the Kid Flash spot, and then we have these two in the back end. Now, the reason I'm running it like this is because Mr. Terrific does grant an extra 50% superpower damage, which means that if I'm doing more superpower damage, poisons are superpower damage. So I'm amping up the poison damage by 50%. That's why I'm running her with. That's why I'm running them with Mr. Terrific. Oh, we might lose this. We might lose this. I'm going to need you to be over here so you can take her out. However, Constantine might take us out too. You know what? This might be a loss, but you know what? We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. We'll take it. Go. Oh, no. Is it going to do the thing? Are you going to let me fight? It let me fight. Cool. So poisons on Poison Ivy. That's funny. Is it? Probably not. But I'm going to say it is. Now we're probably going to get Constantine hit. Yep, Constantine's. Oh, no. They did Poison Ivy first. Ouch. Ouch. We all did, except for Dr. Poison. She's still alive. And she's throwing out poisons on everybody, which is kind of funny to poison Swamp Thing and to poison Poison Ivy. I don't know why I find that so hilarious, but I do. Now you can see, and I'm not going to end the battle, we're going to lose, but you can see that there's heals that are coming through every time poison is triggered on the other side. Every time somebody takes a turn, we are getting heals, but on top, and Aquaman is trying to protect everybody because he sees the problems are happening. He knows what's going on. He knows what's going down. See all these heals happening. All these heals happening is so much fun. Oh no, they have immunity. Oh, nope, nope, nope. Immunity going up. Aquaman is putting in extra work right now, like a lot of extra work right now to keep everybody alive. But yeah, so as people get to their turns, and now we're out of poison. This is the problem if you're running her solo, and then they all get taken out. Boo, 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 boo. But we knew what the business was. It was 700,000 more than us. Let's try to find a team that's a little bit more on our level. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Let's steal that team. Why not? I'm a glutton for punishment. Network busy. Why? Who are you talking to? Who are you talking to? We right here. Oh, this is the same team that somebody else put out already. Should I try to run the full poison team against them and actually run this the proper way that I would run it? Sure, why not? Let's see. Let's see what happens. The full poison team. And Swamp Thing, where are you? I do not like running Swamp Thing in the front, but it is what it is right now. This is how I would run this team typically. All right. Poison Ivy, or Dr. Poison's in the back because she can extend the poisons. However, I'm putting out so many poisons with Cheshire, with Swamp Thing, that I'm not too worried about her extending them. We're going to get to it when we get to it. He's going to put out a lot of poisons. He's going to heal a lot. Excuse me. He's going to put out a lot of poison. He's going to help with the heals, help with the sturdy armor, so help with our survivability. She's going to attack that back row, hopefully hurting them sufficiently. She's going to put out a lot of poisons in the back row as well, attacking the back row enemy. I'm leaving her here to try to take out Poison Ivy because she's the one who scares me in this whole lineup. He adds damage to back row allies, does Penguin, and then she extends it if it happens. If it happens. Let's see what goes. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. Be on the lookout for the Poison Teams video where I go over this entire team. And I do feel, or I do believe, that it will be a much better team as I rank up everybody else. But right now, this team or some kind of derivative of this team, they are who I run in as my second team on PvE main story for the most part. Sometimes they're the first, sometimes they're the third, but they work really, really, really well together. And part of that is Dr. Poison, well, extending poisons, triggering poisons, healing everybody up, helping with the heals. But you will see when it gets through that the main healer here is Swamp Thing, and she just provides a good backup. You think center back? Well, we'll talk about that after the fact. Okay, so I'm really, really, really trying to take out, and somebody did bring up center back, I guess because they want to try to take out Aquaman. I'm really worried about taking out Poison Ivy, which may be my flaw, maybe my fault. Maybe they're right. We'll see. Uh-oh, we're gone. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. I guess we can trust center, right? Or back center. See what DC fan, if we get to go up against this team again. One thing that I am not a fan of, Aquaman is the issue here. Yeah, you might be right. Did we get to go against them again? This is the one issue I have with it. I wish I was able to attack people again, and I don't want to go at like a 4K team. 4.6, I guess. Okay, so we're going at a 4.6K team now. But, and there is a visual issue here. Dr. Poison is there. Oh, and this is 4.6 versus 4.6. So it should be even. Now I'm attacking Constantine in the back row. Let's see what happens. Wonder Woman still worries me. Wonder Woman worries me with the whole Cheshire thing because Cheshire's advanced attack doesn't happen first. I would like to have more poison damage as opposed to poisons lasting longer on back row enemies. I could move Dr. Poison here to the front to put out poisons for Poison Ivy. You think Wonder Woman? Wait, what? No, wait. Oh, you're putting up a team. No, we'll go at that one too. Don't worry about it. So go ahead and set that up and I'll go at you too. Let's see. I don't think you had enough time to take out Aquaman regardless of the other team hit. No, they did, but I think I would have put it this way. And by the way, I'm talking to the chat while I'm going through all this stuff. So when you guys see me do that, I just don't have the chat up right now. I can see the idea. My issue with it mainly is I wish I could have gone at that team multiple times. That's all. I wish I could have, they give us 10 like they used to do in DC Dungeons. Give us 10 and then we can go at them multiple times, see if we can figure out a way to beat them. As opposed to you went at 3, oh, they all disappeared. Here's another 3. 2 of them are going to be 1 million. So it doesn't, you know what I mean? I would like for that to be the case, but we'll see. Anyway, let's go ahead and fight them and see what happens. And I'm already jealous because I want Parallax. I wanted Parallax. I barely missed him on that event. Well, I say barely. I probably wasn't even close. They make you think barely because we needed money in the wallets. Anyway, so Poison Ivy should do a good bit of damage in the back row. I am worried about Wonder Woman, but she's in the front, and this is a lot of back row damage. So we're going to have to basically hope that we can survive, get enough sturdy armor out there. We've already taken out Constantine, so that's okay. Silence is on Swamp Thing. That is going to prevent us for some of the heals with his advanced attack. A lot of poison set up there on Green Arrow. Uh-oh. What is it looking like? What is it looking like? The Shroud is giving us immunity for Cheshire. I really, really, really do not like Swamp Thing being in the front. There was a good amount of heals, but not nearly enough to save Swamp Thing. Might have been smarter to put Cheshire in the front row. And Zatanna's not an issue. Wonder Woman's the issue. Wonder Woman is a problem child. But not anymore. Not anymore. And I would like to see the stats here. Oh, Dr. Poison laughing. She's so happy. Doesn't she just have a pretty smile that makes you think of a child's laugh? Anyway. And we'll do one more battle before I call this a video. 9.5 million. How about no, Scott? 5.7. Is this the one that had that has an Aquaman? It's still smaller. See, but Aquaman here is in the front. This is the issue. Aquaman here is in the front, and there's a lot. And here's a weakness. Here's a weakness, but this goes more towards the Poison team than it does really go towards like Dr. Poison. Right here, block. I'm assuming it's going to be in a block set. Ocean Master. He is going to wipe out Poison Ivy. Swamp Thing has no chance here. She is going to definitely hold her own. She's going to heal. They will survive for a good little bit, but this team is getting broken apart by the block team, just so you know. Any kind of block, anytime there's like just a Nightwing and Ocean Master, I'm assuming block team, because that's how I build it. So I would assume that they are going to get worked. What about Iron Godzillas? Sure. Let's see what happens here. Better for us. Wonder Woman is going to be a problem for us, though. However, I don't know that I can get to Wonder Woman in time to change things. I don't know. And part of me wants to say, you know what? Let's have fun. This is going to be the last fight. Probably lose, but we'll see. I want to attack Wonder Woman as much as possible. Let's see if we can make that happen. We'll run it like this. So, again, in this scenario, hopefully getting a good amount of heals from Swamp Thing. I'm not too concerned with Sinestro because we have a tactical advantage against them with our actual, tactical here. And most people, and I would love to go back and check, but I can't because of how the game is designed. Most people are going to put their better gear and resources into Wonder Woman. She has a disadvantage tactically, but I want to get those Cheshire poisons out. And on top of it, here we go. We're going to use this team synergy from Cheshire. All stacks of poison in the back row DPS lasts till the end of battle. Whenever poison is inflicted on a DPS character in the back row, one stack of Cheshire poison there for 2 turns. So we're going to put that there. All right. And let's see how this goes. I assume that this is an L. So thank you guys for watching. There's going to be the Poison team video coming up next where I explore them a lot more in depth. This was supposed to be about Dr. Poison, and I think she's representing well with the heals, but even though Swamp Thing has taken like the majority of it. But you're seeing her use Toxic Mist to trigger heals on the other side and keep our survivability up. You're seeing her prolong poisons. So I think she's a good piece to this. And I think, oh, wow. And then she stunned Cheshire. How dare you? How dare you? Oh, well, let's see what Cheshire. I have seen the scenario where Cheshire basically one-shots Wonder Woman. Not one-shots, but puts her down pretty hard to where it's like, I didn't know she was going to be able to do that. We have the Cloud, the Shroud up. Let's keep attacking Wonder Woman in the back row. There's 8 Cheshire poisons on her right now. Oh, I didn't even notice Jon Stewart. We may not have a chance here. Let's see. Come on, Poison Ivy. Show him what's up. I'm terrified of Sinestro's ultimate now. Not that it's that great, but when we're this weak, it's going to be good. So Wonder Woman is probably going to fall sometime soon. Yep, there goes Pingy. So we just got rid of Wonder Woman. That's fine. This is going to attack Zatanna, I guess. Oh, no, it took out Dog. It took out Sinestro. So far, we're okay. I'm in a good mood about this. I'm holding skepticism because Jon Stewart now has been known to ruin people's day. So we're going to see. Oh no, somebody help Swamp Thing. Oh no. Okay, here goes Zatanna. She's out to paint. And now we're going to have just us versus Nightwing and Jon Stewart. And he just stunned Poison Ivy. I can't stand you, Nightwing. Can't nobody stand you. Come on now. A lot of poisons out there. Right now, Dr. Poison is keeping us alive because of all those poisons being out there. Every time they get a turn, Dr. Poison is healing us a good amount. Why that attack went to Poison Ivy that time, that's fine. Anyway, it's keeping us a lot. And now we do like the fact that Cheshire's going to put a bunch of poisons out there. Jon Stewart gets his turn. We get more heals. I think he's going to retaliate against us a lot, but I'm okay with him retaliating against Cheshire. I don't want him to retaliate against anybody else. We're 9 turns in, and we may not be able to get... Oh, wow. Poison Ivy for the win, dog. That was a 60-yard bomb putting us in the red zone. Love that. Thank you guys for watching. That was fun. Okay. Thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you don't like it. Subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'll see you guys next time. Yo, that last hit from Poison Ivy was what was up. And they should let us be able to see the stats. That was fun. That last one was fun. The first 2 were frustrating. The last 2 were fun. Oh, that was fun. I didn't think that was gonna... Oh, that was fun. All right, I can't wait to watch that back. That was exciting. All right, so now we will do a full Poison Teams video. What's up with this event here? Oh, because of doctor's orders. By the way, I know it doesn't seem like it makes sense. Keep collecting these things, and then they convert them into coins. I think they convert them into gold. Not saying that it's some. I'm not gonna do this one because it cost me 50 diamonds, but it's not some great. Oh, I got a lot, but it is. Some is better than none, right? So just be aware of that. Let's go here and see if I can get any more gold so I can take Pandora up. All right, max, bang. No, I think I need 800,000. All right, so we're gonna do a full Poison Team evaluation. And we're gonna do it the hard way. I want to do an advanced simulation. I do have 9 turns, so advanced simulation. Lex is okay. Lex would be better with me testing bleed teams. Is Damien on this one too? Well, we'll see here in a minute. Nope, Killer Frost. We like that. Let's switch up the view right fast. And then I just try not to be blind. Okay, remove you here. Back row just depends, but we'll just do that. No, let's put Cheshire here, say she's the centerpiece. Okay, so we'll do that. All right, so this is haphazard. This is going to be a problem. Let's see if I can make this work. Start recording. Coming in 3, 2. If you've watched my channel, you know that my favorite team is the block team. And when I say block team, Nightwing and Ocean Master. Everybody else is kind of secondary. Everybody else is putting block sets on tanks like Aquaman or on, well, you don't do it to Jon Stewart, but on the Penguin, for example. You put block sets on them, they become part of the block team. Bloodsport can get mixed in there every once in a while. My new favorite team is the Poison team. They are my absolute favorite, so much so that it's even making me reevaluate Penguin. I can't say I like him because I'm petty, but he aight. He aight. Let's get to the video. All right, so coming in 3, 2. Hi guys, I'm Gravy here, and this is a DC Rogues Collab video. In this video, I'm going through the characters of the Poison team. Now, I'm not gonna go bit by bit through every one of their kits because I have done character guides on them already. I'm basically gonna give you why I think and how I believe they benefit the overall team, where they could be plug and play, which isn't gonna apply to the front row. And then how well they work together, either all 5 or just some. Now, first things first, and we're just going to go ahead and address the elephant in the room, and I'm not saying that because he has a pot belly. This is Penguin. Penguin himself is probably my least favorite and most replaceable character on the Poison team. However, that does not mean he is not good. Now, everything that I'm going to talk about in terms of like his attack, putting up the umbrella, getting 1 poison, things like that are good. They're great. The best part about Penguin, and I need to go ahead and complete his badge, is his badge. While the umbrella is raised, which is the advanced attack ability that he has to protect himself, and then when the enemy hits, they get poisoned. Attack power of the back row allies raised by 10%, which is awesome. What's even better is, while the umbrella is raised, poison damage dealt by back row allies is increased by 60%. So I'm increasing just the attack power of back row allies by 10% and then the poison damage by 60%. This 60% is very, very, very big deal for Dr. Poison. We'll get to that in a minute. And then next, the Penguin now keeps his umbrella up the entire battle. So previously when I was dealing with the Penguin, and why I did not want to even bother getting to this umbrella, and everyone said, oh, well, once you get him to tier 30, whatever, badge 30, you'll like him. And I was like, but I don't want to do that when the thing in between is crap, which is this increase in poison damage. Now that we have a full poison team, this is no longer crap. This is amazing. I can add 60% damage to the poison that's being dealt by back row allies. And I don't know if you noticed, but everybody back here got poison. So that makes Penguin very, 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 very valuable to the team. Now, part of the reason that value is so big, and we'll go to her right now. Like I said, I'm just going to bounce around. I said I was going to be haphazard about it. Is right here. I think actually Dr. Poison benefits the most from having Penguin on the squad. And that then benefits everybody because of Toxic Mist and her passive. So Toxic Mist, this happens, I think, on rank 7 or rank 8. Toxic Mist now triggers poison damage on all enemies. So she does an AoE attack that not only puts down poison, but then every poison that's out there on every character, every enemy, gets triggered. Just like Frostbite when you add more Frostbite, right? Just like Burn whenever you add that 4th burn. It triggers all the poison damage at once. Fantastic. So that means you're getting that extra 60% of poison damage coming from Toxic Mist. But why is that so important for her? It is because whenever enemies take poison damage, all allies are healed for an equal portion of 20% of that damage dealt. And then this increases based on, or you get extra damage based on the health of the character. So if they're above 75% and then above 50%, that damage is increased. And that damage is now 30% of the heals goes into the heal. 30% of the damage from the poisons goes into the heals. So because of that 60% from Penguin, make sure I say this clearly, that 60% added poison damage from Penguin, that applies to Toxic Mist because it's triggering all the poisons. When all the poisons gets triggered, she then heals the team, our team, for 30%, well 20% if you don't have it up there yet, of the poison damage dealt. Not to mention, this applies all the time. So this poison damage isn't, I'm focusing very heavily on Toxic Mist, but no, every time a character takes a turn at the end of the turn, when the poison triggers, you're also getting healed at that time too. So it's a big old group heal thanks to Toxic Mist whenever she runs that advanced ability, but then it's also just consistent smaller heals while everyone gets their turn as they take poison damage. Fun stuff. Now, what's the next big thing on this team for me? If you've noticed, I'm putting Cheshire as a centerpiece because I feel like she has unlocked a lot of the possibilities for this team. However, the team synergy I'm going to focus on right now is from Poison Ivy. I love running her team synergy because during battle, increases poison damage taken by enemies by 18%. When an enemy has 8 or more stacks of poison, they can no longer heal. So we're adding more poison damage. That goes right back to that Dr. Poison thing, healing more. It affects the entire team just in terms of just dealing more damage outright. And then once we have 8 stacks of poison, which, by the way, there's going to be a lot of poisons out there, then we're getting more, they won't be able to heal. Now we'll go to her ultimate ability. Attacks that enemy back row dealing superpower damage equal to 150% of attack. Increases damage of this skill by 15% for each stack of poison on the target. Wait a second. Hold on. That's a lot of extra damage that you're getting through based on the stacks of poison. So that means we should probably want to stack as much poison as possible. Additionally, during battle, increases attack by 15% when dealing damage permanently, increases her own attack by 1% for each stack of poison on the target. Base attack is increased by 20%. Attack is permanently increased by 2% for each stack of poison instead. Now, the funny thing is that we'll get to the is it only rank 10? I'll get to that in a second. So Spike just asked if the team synergy, the anti-heal effect that happens on Poison Ivy is only for rank 10. And I believe it is. Wait, let me go double check just to be on the safe side. Sorry. Team synergy. I believe it's another. Yeah, I think this happens only at rank 10, if I'm not mistaken. Anybody who thinks differently, please put in the comment section. But I'm 99% sure that happens only at rank 10. Okay, next. So back to the attack for her. Everything increasing there at an increasing rate, honestly. So what does that mean? Hey, we should probably get as many poisons out as possible, right? Yeah, probably a good idea. So what I then do, or what I'm then going to look at, is Swamp Thing. Swamp Thing to me is a very weak character on this team right now as I have him at rank 8. I have heard good things about him once you get him up to rank 9 and 10. So I guess I'm going to hold off judgment just a little bit. And because unlike with Penguin I wasn't willing to do any more work on him because what I saw just did not work for me at rank 8. And then I just had this inkling of there's not enough poison characters. You have Scarecrow, but he's elite. He gets left behind very, very quickly on this whole deal. So I'm not going to put any more investment. With Swamp Thing, I'm more willing to do rank 9, rank 10 because of everything else that the poison team is doing. Plus, he does do a lot of stuff. Like, for example, Swamp Thing, when I'm running this entire team together, I use his ultimate first. Why? Launches branches out of the back, out of his back like missiles. Very descriptive. That rain down upon the entire enemy. Our arrows will blot out the sun, then we shall fight in the shade. Anyway, if an enemy has 5 or more stacks of poison, Swamp Thing deals physical damage equal to 300% of defense. This means absolutely nothing. Do not worry about it. You can get defense bonus stats on the gear. You can get additional defense here on the shoulder, right? Defense here on the belt. And then you have a defensive bonus thing here on the comm. So you can get defensive bonus stuff when you do a signature. By the way. Here, so it would increase the damage. Do not go chasing defense to increase his damage. It is not worth the chase. Don't worry about it. What you want is, if not, he inflicts the enemies with 3 stacks of poisons for 3 turns. You want these 3 poisons going out, because then the next thing that happens is that you put Poison Ivy in that second ultimate slot, and she will then do a ton more damage. If the enemy team's collective has 10 or more stacks of poison, Swamp Thing also heals all allies by 35% of their maximum HP. But wait a minute. I thought Dr. Poison was the healer on this team. No, she's not. Let's just call it a support healer. This is Sparta. Let's call her a support healer, okay? I put Dr. Poison in the category of like a Zatanna. You do not put Zatanna in thinking that if it's going to be like a long, hard fought, I need heals for this battle kind of battle, you're not only putting in Zatanna. You would put Zatanna in to add more heals to Kid Flash or Pandora, who are going to be your primary healers. That's what Dr. Poison does on this team. And everywhere else, basically. She is like a support healer. Well, support healer, but she's like supports 2 healers. Swamp Thing is the main healer on this team. He does all the heals, has all the heals, and I'll show you on his advanced attack. Dr. Poison does additional heals, just making it that much harder to take us out. So she does great secondary heals while Swamp Thing is the primary healer. Why is he the primary healer? Well, here's another example why he's a primary healer. If an enemy has at least 1 stack of poison, Swamp Thing will summon roots from the ground that heal all allies for 10% of their maximum HP and bestows 1 stack of sturdy armor. For every 2 stacks of poisons collectively on the enemy team, all allies will receive an additional stack of sturdy armor. That sounds awesome. Oh, by the way, the duration of sturdy armor increases to 3 turns. This happens at rank 7, I believe. And then Swamp Thing now heals for 25% of his allies' maximum HP. This happens at rank 9. And now that I'm reading this again, it's official. I will be taking Swamp Thing rank 9 as soon as possible. So, as the team, we just said on the ultimate ability, and granted his ultimate ability isn't going to happen before his advanced attack, not likely, but you will have another person who's going to help out with this whole poisons thing coming up next. But you will have each character here is putting out a poison or some version of it in their opening attacks. So let's say you have 10 poisons out there. We have 5. For every 2 stacks of poison, you're going to receive 1 stack of sturdy armor. So the second that there's 5, you have 10 on the team, you get 5 sturdy armor for every ally. This actually, instead of him being so tanky, he's making your entire team tankier. A sturdy armor is giving us, 20% additional? Yeah, 20% additional defense, and then crit resist by 5%, which, by the way, this sturdy armor thing giving us 20% extra defense sounds like it would help with his ultimate attack. Again, you're not bringing him in for damage. That's not what he's there for. He's there for support and to make sure your team is strong enough. But wait a minute. We want to try to get as many sturdy armor on our team as possible. Well, this is where Cheshire comes in. And everybody really, but I just had to have some kind of transition to Cheshire. She's a goddess. She's amazing in this game. On her basic attack, first thing she's doing is putting out, if the target is already poisoned, she also inflicts them with 5 stacks of poison for 2 turns. So if we're putting out poisons with the others on the squad, and part of me thinks that I kind of want to reduce her attack. Maybe not, but we'll see. Does not already have poisons. She's putting out 5. So she attacks, then she also attacks with her advanced attack. I don't think she's going to have enough time. But with her advanced attack, she then uses Poison Blade, which puts out more poisons. So overall, as Cheshire's doing her thing and putting out poisons, you will have increased amounts of sturdy armor, making the entire team tankier. You'll have Dr. Poison doing her things, helping support Swamp Thing in his heals, in his effort to heal. Cheshire for the win, woot woot. We know what Spike's opinion is. We will have Poison Ivy increasing her damage at an increasing rate, also known as exponentially. And then you will have Penguin increasing. I'm very, very simply summarizing this, but you guys got the point. I don't think I need to hammer it down anymore. Then you'll have Penguin adding attack to everybody in the back row, adding poison damage to all poisoners who are doing it from the back row. Sounds like fun. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and face off against this Lex team. I am going to build it the way I said. I'm going to put Swamp Thing out there in the front. Poison Ivy, I would like for you to get some poisons out there or to get some damage done. I'm going to use Cheshire here in the third position to hurry up and touch up Killer Frost. And then this is to extend the poisons on her ultimate. Penguin also attacks the back row, and it's only to cost of 2 ultimates. That's the one negative of him. I would prefer it would be 3 so I can keep the order the way it is. Anyway, let's go. Thank you guys for watching. Hope this was helpful. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with this as well. This is an advanced simulation, so if we have some issues, especially being inside, and I have to put this out there, Penguin right now is at a severe disadvantage with the teams they're going up against because he is mighty and we're going up against tactical and mighty's weak against tactical. So what we're looking at right now is we have basically 8 sturdy armors on everybody. On everybody. That is insane. So as we have the more poisons and more poisons and more poisons, and I believe I used, did I use, whose Team 10 Synergy did I use? I thought, oh no, I'm using Poison Ivy's Team Synergy, getting more poison damage out there, helping us with more heals from Dr. Poison. So just making sure that it's very, very, very hard to kill us. No poisons, 10 poisons on Lex, 15 poisons on Killer Frost. This is fun, so much fun. More heals coming out from Swamp Thing because of his ultimate. And then his advanced attack is going to come. This is so much fun. This is awesome. I love this team. Absolutely love this team. And they work so well together. Yep, we lost him. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad. I'm enjoying it. Not even mad. We're going to go back and see what it looks like in terms of stats. And as a matter of fact, we won't change that. We won't change that at all. Or maybe we will. Maybe we'll change the team synergy. You see how many heals they're getting from this, though? Just from them taking turns, how many heals we get? It's stupid. It's dumb. There's going to be a lot more heals and a lot more attack from Poison Ivy than from the others. 7%. It is advanced simulation on a team that's smaller. It did not show any of the heal. Oh, 9.8 million. There we go. All right, so we'll turn around and go back. Tap. Now I will say this too, just so you guys know, slight disadvantage here in this team ups. One of the negatives about Dr. Poison, and it's not like a huge negative, but it is a negative, is that the fewer the fewer enemies you have, the less she heals. There's also this whole visual bug that you have, another negative. Now we're gonna try it with this team synergy here. Do I keep them all the same way? Maybe we attack Killer Frost from the beginning. Put Swamp Thing back there. This could be a problem, but why not? Let's give it a shot. Look at Penguin front and center. Change your mind, I see. Yes, smooth operator. He is. No. Penguin didn't change my mind. Cheshire changed my mind about Penguin. That's what happened. Cheshire changed my mind. You have a friend, you have respect for the friend, and the friend's like, yo, I know he was a jerk when y'all first met. He was going through some stuff. He and his lady just broke up. You know what I'm saying? Like, just give him another chance. He's better now. He took some time away. He did some ayahuasca out in the desert somewhere. He really destroyed the self, built himself back up. He's in a better place right now. That's what happened. That's what happened. I got too much respect for Cheshire to not listen to her opinion about Penguin. That's what had happened. Anyway, I love seeing all those heals go out, though. Got to be honest. So, again, thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. This is a horrible matchup for this team, but I'm okay with it. It's more showing the mechanics than anything else, but this is a horrible matchup for this team. I may go ahead and take them into somewhere else to show them off. Because truth be told, with this team ups, it would be more agile than anything else. And they're not, well, Dr. Poison did fall there. They're staying up to the end, even though they're at a disadvantage here. But bleed teams, shield teams, they should have bleed teams. There's a heads up. Okay. Let's go back. Still 7% though. That's funny. That is funny. Still 6.1 million in damage. That's awesome. Okay, so, and I think I've already used all these up. Yes, I have. Let's go back. Back. I don't know if I want to do arena. I think it's weird that Penguin is a tank. He's the last guy to take a bullet for his buddies. And I think that kind of shows in his kit where he only heals himself. When anything goes down, he only heals himself. Oh wait, this is the team I wanted to. This is where I wanted to show them off. All right, so we'll come back on this. Okay, coming back in. Oh, and it still has Lex and Killer Frost, but we get our revenge now. Okay, so coming back. 3, 2. Okay, so I'm going to show them off here in Crisis Watch. Not great in team ups, just so you guys know, just because they need to be attacking more. But no, we'll change that. So we're going to use them here in Crisis Watch. Am I tempted to put Swamp Thing in the back row right now? The reason why is because Cheshire can be an off tank. I'm putting her as a primary tank right now because I'm trying to avoid Penguin being in front of Mr. Freeze. Even though Mr. Freeze doesn't really do damage, I could slot them there. But then also having Cheshire in front of Bizarro, not great. All right. So what we're going to do, plus the whole Tinder thing is going to happen, the weird, I'm feeling the Tinder energy, that thing. I feel uncomfortable saying it because I feel like YouTube's going to cancel me. But what we're doing here is Swamp Thing going out first, put out a bunch of poisons. Poison Ivy, hurt them peoples. Cheshire, hurt more of them peoples. I mean, she's healing people and hurting them peoples. And then Penguin, we don't really care what you do because you're already doing what you do by adding the damage in the back row. So let's go ahead and run this team in Crisis Watch and see what it does. I sense the Tinder's power. I feel like YouTube's going to flag me for that. Anyway. Almost time for my lunch break to be over. I got to go back to work. All right. So the tank. Oh, this is why we hate the tank. That's why we do not like the tank. I think I need to restart this. But this was working last time. Let's try it one more time. Let's see what happens. We might have gotten a bad shake there. Bad RNG. Come on. There we go. Yep, bad RNG. That's why he's dying so quick. As a matter of fact, restart. Let's get this tank out of here because you suck. All right, cool. And I really do not want to put Penguin here. I guess we go back to that with the Tinder power. All right, so check. All right, prior to this, I promise it worked. There's video. It was on a stream. I had Cheshire here running her as a tank. Her invulnerability would allow her to not take damage. Now that I'm trying to do this for the actual YouTube video, it's not working because, hey, it's been that kind of week for me. So I'm putting in Swamp Thing first. He's going to get the Tinder sense first. Anyway, I'm just uncomfortable saying that. Anyway, so now I'm going to try to use her to attack. Let's have her attack Killer Frost and deal damage to the damage dealer, right? Let's do that. Let's have her attack here. And we're going to keep Swamp Thing going first, putting out as many poisons as possible. Poison Ivy next, hopefully attacking this back row. Cheshire, we want her to attack Killer Frost as much as possible, especially since she's DPS. And Cheshire has a problem with DPS characters. And then extending the poisons as much as possible with Dr. Poison. Let's go. Fair. So, hopefully, lots of poisons going out. We got a lot of heals. Penguin saying that he senses the tender power just makes me uncomfortable. We have 6 Cheshire poisons and 7 regular poisons on Killer Frost. And then attack that. Boom. Dead. Oh, and because we got the wrist gun on Poison Ivy, increase her next turn by 20% of the action bar. So she's going to be attacking again. We like that. Tender power is on Dr. Poison. Ugh. But yeah, I love this team. I love the way this works. By the way, this is, what is it, Ace's area in Crisis Watch, so the highest level. And you're looking at a rank 8 Cheshire, a rank 10 Poison Ivy, a rank 9 Dr. Poison, a rank 9 Penguin, and a rank 8 Swamp Thing. I just realized that I gave none of those stats, and hopefully you guys saw them when I was like going through their kits. But yeah, that might be kind of important to understand what's happening here. And I will say this in terms of like Dr. Poison versus Cheshire. I have been trying to put this forward, but this has been a debate for me, like who is better, Cheshire or Dr. Poison. And I do think Cheshire's a god. Don't get this twisted. Don't get that twisted. However, one thing that is a plus about Cheshire is that she is viable from like rank 6. With Dr. Poison, rank 8, rank 9, rank 10 is going to make her better. But Cheshire's like, no, I do this anytime, whenever, whatever. You can plug me in as soon as you hit rank 6. I'm ready to go. Just have to keep her alive. But she is good. She is good. She kind of ruins my argument that Dr. Poison might be better. She really messes up that argument. So anyway, thank you guys for watching. This video is going to have some edits in it. So the people on the stream are going to be like, you've said this 3 times. And you guys are going to be like, no, he hasn't. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, please subscribe. If you don't like it, subscribe and a dislike. I'm okay with that as well. I'm going to need, wait, is Penguin going to be the one to end this? I was about to say no chance. They're just lucky that Poison Ivy's frozen right now. They're real lucky. Cheshire going to take him out though. What? No, Poison Ivy came through. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. See you next time. Oh, look at that. Perfect ending. All right, cool. Okay. So, I believe I don't have enough time for Elite Arena. I have a meeting at 2 o'clock. It is 1:30 right now. Thankfully, though, it is not a Teams meeting, so I don't have to put on a regular shirt. Oh no, there it is. All right, anyway, it doesn't matter now. But yeah. Oh, let's switch over. Let's transition back. I'll play with you guys for a little bit more, then I got to dip. Okay, so I won't do another video. I won't, and I always say I'm going to do an Elite Arena video, and I won't be able to do it today because I'm going to be leaving the house in like 2 hours. So maybe tomorrow if I stream in the morning or something like that. We will see. Tomorrow or Thursday. But it feels like doing Elite Arena on Thursday is too late, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. Next. But that did also show that, let's just go ahead and rally and put everybody here. It did also show that the Poison team just doesn't go everywhere. All right, so the thing is, when Penguin puts up that umbrella, he increases defense, true. But up front, he's only helping one ally as opposed to helping both people when he's in the back. Wait. So you put Penguin in the back. Oh, I see what you mean. Funny. He's only going to help both when he's in the back and hiding behind people. That's funny. I didn't even think about that because I was doing the same thing with Aquaman. I didn't even think about that. That's funny. Yeah, I'll help you guys out so long as you get in front of me and take these bullets. That's funny. That's actually really funny. Let's try to put together a decent team to make up for all that me messing around with the Poison team and teamed up crap. Let's get you out of here. We can keep Cheshire there though, actually. I might Deathstroke. Let's increase that damage. Put you there. Then Oh, we can use Judo Master here. That'll be fun. The He might be kind of useless in this scenario because it's poisons and stuff like that. Yeah, he's kind of useless there. Anybody else that can go in the front row. If not, then I'm just gonna have to go with some defaults like Nightwing and Ocean Master. Let's do that. Let's just do that. Nightwing. I think Cheshire can take some of the blows, and then Ocean Master, and then Cheshire goes. Judo Master goes. I'm putting him here because he has a 2-point ultimate cost, so he can go. Actually, no. Let's do that. Let's do that. Go. All right. And I still got to figure out what I'm going to eat for lunch because I have no idea. Oh, that's why the thing is showing up. Okay, I thought I had the camera wrong. It's just that the sun is moving. Okay. Cheshire, I need you to do your advanced attack, please. Please, 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 please. Okay. And then Deathstroke, he is here for Lex because bleeds are anti-shield. And hopefully we get more than 7% out of this. Uh-oh, Cheshire going at him again. Okay. Also, is it just me or is it whenever I'm in team ups, if I do skip battle, there's such a dramatic drop off from what the percentage was before? Like I'll do 20% damage and then I'll do skip battle and it'll be like 5 or 10. Like it gives you like the worst possible RNG whenever you do skip battle. I know we talked about before, but Deathstroke has such a lame cutscene. It's okay. It's very Matrix-esque. It's all right. I wouldn't say so lame. The cutscene that DCU has is lamer. I know they're trying to do a shout out to the movie, but I mean they could have done a better job of it. Okay, well that's one. We talked about who has the good. I like Wonder Woman's. I like Batman's. I like Dr. Fate's. Someone said that Dr. Fate's was the best. Who has the worst cutscene? Sinestro's is pretty boss too, though. I like Sinestro's. Who has the worst cutscene? Is it Deathstroke has the worst? I don't know what Supergirl's is. Brides is pretty lame. I don't even know if I count that as a cutscene. I think those cutscenes came from the previous development team. Oh no, Ocean Master and Cheshire, they did. Deathstroke still doing his business though. Does Deathstroke have the worst cutscene? I guess maybe. I guess. I mean, it's not, showering anyone in glory. It's okay at best. Batman has the worst cutscene, you think? I think Batman's cutscene is pretty good, except for like the froggy jump that he kind of does. I like his cutscene. I like Batman's cutscene. What's going on? That's in my intro. That's in my intro. You don't like Batman? Well, I mean, I'm not saying you don't like Batman, but you don't like the cutscene? It's okay. I think the building part they could miss with, but that whole whirling kick, I would take that over Deathstrokes. I noticed that Battle Skip does that decent chance of a lower score. Sometimes it's better though. Sometimes, okay. For me, it's always been, or lately, not all the time, but like the last month or so, let's say last few weeks, it has felt like whenever I do that, it's going to be like a terrible outcome. Oh, only he died this time though. Maybe it's better. Nope. It was from 34 to this 18%, and it was 14 to 36 or whatever. It was better when I did the other one, I believe. I'm not 100% sure. I'm pretty sure it was better when I didn't do skip battle. So that's 54. Let's try it one more time. He leaves the scene only to go on top of a building to jump back in. Okay, from a logic perspective, okay, that's different. From a logic perspective, like Superman flies up through the clouds just so he can shoot lasers down. Like, Logically, what are we talking about here? Wonder Woman leaps up into the air to come down. She can punch the ground hard. Yeah, this got worse. 8% now. You see that? It went from 54 to 8. I was doing 20 something percent before that. I'm not saying you're wrong about yours, Spike, but nah. This screws me every time when I do skip battle. They want me to watch this crappy ass animation. No, definitely Deathstroke is such a cool dude. He's tweaking his the Supergirls. I've never seen Supergirls, I don't think. She just flies into the air and then towards the screen. Is that what she does? Okay. I don't remember hers. And then it did this weird restart thing. All right, fight. Teams Ups has some bugs that they need to fix, man. But yeah, if that's the logic, that everybody's going up in the air to attack down. Although to be fair to you, DC fan, to be fair to you, Batman's jump up is the most illogical. No, okay. He looks like he's jumping into action. Plus, I like the Okay, I like the Gotham background. I like the spinning kick. DC fan bringing up the fact that he is literally on street level. If you do it here, where we're on top of a building, okay, fair. But if we're on street level and then you go up to grab a grappling hook to go down, fair. Dr. Fates is good. You're just wrong on that one. Dr. Fates is really, really good. His ultimate scene is really, really good. I like that one a lot. That one I might put up in the top. Wonder Woman's, I gotta be fair. She leaps up to gather momentum to drop down. Fair. Superman, your lasers is your lasers, dog. Just you can shoot them from the ground, unless you were trying to avoid an attack, like when you were fighting all the Doomsdays. What was that? When Supergirl showed up and she was on the island with Island of Themyscira being trained by Wonder Woman. The hell was the name of that comic? Where he was like, I didn't want to have to kill them, but I did. And they were like, oh, they were all mindless. It's okay. You never killed anything that mattered. And it was like, okay. Y'all stretched that one. Anyway, no, Dr. Fate, I like Dr. Fate's a lot. The Batman thing is dumb, but Batman, man, he comes from the sky and he's doing his kick. Am I being a fanboy right now? Yeah. So you a fanboy. Wonder Woman's looks awesome because I like the way the ground just like that was cool. I don't listen to the music anymore. They don't have the music anymore. Regular Superman looks good. No, DCU's is just bad. It's not even cheesy. DCU's is just bad. They later explained, supposedly, that it's supposed to be like a throwback to the movie where like you're flying and seeing the chest. Y'all could have done better. Y'all could have done better for real. Y'all really, really, really could have done better than that. Yeah, seriously, Dr. Fate is fantastic. The use of the 2D. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 2D hieroglyphics that burn away and reveal each. It's all. I like that. So far, my best would be Wonder Woman, OG Superman, Flash. Good for bringing up Flash. The Flash one is boss. I do like the Flash one. The Flash one is awesome. The Flash one reminds me of Dash from The Incredibles, where he's running and he's just having a good time. He's taking off and he's like, you know what's awesome about my power? I run fast. And you know what's awesome? Running fast. I think that was every kid's dream, was to be able to run as fast as lightning, at least for a little period there. Whether you ended up having it or not, the idea of being like the fastest man or woman on the planet is just like, oh, I wanted to be that so bad. Well, that's why he got his butt kicked in the movie. Wonder Woman just needs a better background. Leaping into the dark is strange. Throw in some parademons or random goons. Okay, fair. I can see that. Where like when she lands, it's just a bunch of people going in different directions. But then that pulls it away from the game. Even though jumping Batman on top of a building that had nothing to do with the current situation is also doing that. But I kind of see the argument. Ugh, I still don't know what I'm going to eat for lunch. I did buy a bunch of basil. I could just make pesto real quick. But yeah, okay. So I would agree. as far as the best, I'm still putting Dr. Fate in there. The OG Superman, yes, I like it, but if we're going by that Batman logic, Wonder Woman, I like the color scheme of Wonder Woman's too. It's very nice, like color scheme of it. Sinestro's is awesome and Flash is okay. All right, we disagree on the Dr. Fate one. The other four you named are good. The DCU one is trash, and I think the DCU, The Bride, and then what Peacemaker is where they're like, we're not about to spend all this damn time making these cutscenes with like backgrounds and stuff. What we're gonna do. Oh, I think it's from the previous. I think it's because of the new development team. All right. Anyway, so hey guys, see this is team ups. Team ups. Can we get rid of Killer Frost? Nah. Why would we do that? To be fair, Judo Master hits hard, and I don't think I have any attack bonus pieces on him. I think it's all flat stat now. Judo Master hits hard as hell, man. But that's what I mean, kind of. So with the newer legendaries, or like since the global release, they don't do this full like animated cutscene anymore. It's just they do this scene of where they're in the current environment and then they do a special move. So that's why the Bride's is just like her background is regular and she's just pointing and doing this stuff. That's why Superman DCU is just like up and then flying on the current background that he's in. And then all what's his face? Swamp Thing does is that he just bends over and shoots everything out. So they're not even like cutscenes anymore. Oh, come on. Smooth Opera, you know damn well they're not about to do a cutscene for an elite. Come on. Come on. I'm surprised they gave him what they gave him, honestly. Superman LG flying up makes sense to do an AoE attack over a single target, kind of. No. Because he can spread that blast from the ground. He can go Cyclops. I'm being difficult. I know. I'm being difficult. All right, guys. I'm going to have to go to my job where they actually pay me to do stuff. Okay. This was fun, actually, midday. This was pretty fun. I won't be able to do it too often, but this was fun. So thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that other stuff. I will try to put out that Dr. Poison video today. No promises, but I will try. Well, like you guys care, you've already watched it. So thank you guys. I appreciate it. I'll see you guys next time.